Okay, so I'm going to unbox this iloome Tempered Glass Premium Screen Protector. It's a 9H hardness ScreenMate, and this is for the Galaxy S4. You can see right there, Samsung Galaxy S4. So open up the box. Oh, right off the bat, we see the installation instructions, which we're going to install. Inside, we also get a microfiber cleaning cloth, so we'll keep that nice and clean over here. Looks like a couple of home buttons. Okay. Warnings: do not peel the tab in parallel direction along. Do peel the tab. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let me just take that out of there. It's more. There we go. We'll take that out. And out of the box, so it's unboxed. Alright, microfiber cloth, home buttons. Don't know if I'm going to need these or not for what I'm going to do with it, but okay, here are the instructions. Do peel the tabs in a parallel direction along the glass. Do hold the upper portion of the glass near the tabs, removing the protective adhesive film. Do not peel the tabs diagonally across the glass. Do not hold the bottom portion of the glass while removing the protective adhesive film. So, there's your warnings. Nice solid paper clip holding that on there. And inside yet another protective case is our H9 iloome ScreenMate 9H, sorry, and it's from iloome Tempered Glass. It's shatterproof, scratch resistant, and really nice protective glass. So next I'm going to install it on my Samsung, or my wife's Samsung Galaxy S4. So clean the LCD surface. So we'll do that with a microfiber cloth. And gotta make sure it's spotless. So okay. It says remove adhesive film number 2. So following their instructions, the way to do this is hold it here and peel that way. Okay. So we'll do that. It's on there good. Place the ScreenMate tempered glass carefully on your device by aligning the edges of the glass in the device. Confirm the corresponding buttons and holes in the device are positioned properly. Okay, well, we can do that. And it's already starting to adhere. I don't know if you can see that or not. We'll zoom in on it. Seem to have a bubble there. So let me zoom that back. Okay, got a pretty good alignment. I wonder if I can redo it. Or move it. Let's see if I can move it at all. Nope, doesn't look like it moves once it's on there. If but you can relift it. So that's what I'll do. And get it quite perfect. And I want perfect. So the trick is to hold it at an angle while you adjust it to where you want it to land. There we go. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's working its way down. It's self-adhering. Pretty neat. There it is. Totally self-adhered. Okay? So, apply force to the middle of the display by pressing it lightly. Okay. Okay, well we have full adhesion, so I don't have to really do that. Adhere it all the way around. I see a little mark here, but that's on the top film, so that's okay. Repeatedly sweep the surface of the glass, the middle to the outer edges, while putting pressure on the glass until you ensure proper bubble-free. Okay, we'll do that. Installation. Of course, it's going to want to do that. There we go. It doesn't, you can't barely see it on that phone at all. Now, if you want to know how tough this piece of glass is, you can Google it, the iloome or iloome ScreenMate, and you'll see somebody taking a hammer to it. Does it break? Yes, but the glass underneath did not. So I think I'm bubble free. Okay, next step, remove the front protective glass. And there you go. Now, I see some imperfections right there. Let's see if we can get those out. Nope, it's under the glass. Well, that's not good news. Let's see what we can do about that. Put that front back on. And it just self-adheres too. Lots of bubbles this time though. Okay, well, that's going to be my tough thing, is getting that perfect. See right there? I want that out of there. So here we go. I'll lift it off again. Now don't force it too hard, it just comes off. Just like that. Now, is it on the glass or is it on the phone? I'll put that down there. I think it's on the glass. Cleaning that off, and I didn't see anything on that area. So, I just put dust on that. Do not wipe that with a cloth. Now I'm going to have to clean that off. Okay, so my problem now is that I have dust on the adhesive side of this piece of glass. And how do we get rid of that? Well, I'm going to try some glass cleaner. See what happens. And I'm using invisible glass. See that? Okay. Move that phone out of the way. And I think it's just making it worse. It's making it worse. I gotta find a different way to clean that. I got some screen wipes I'm gonna use next. Let's see if my screen wipes will do this. Not sure what they're treated with, but yeah, the problem is it's adhesive on this. So whatever you put on it, wants to stick to it. So getting it lint free is a big issue after you do this. It looks fairly clean. Let's try it again. I don't think so, but yeah, I got all sorts of dust underneath it. That's going to make it very hard to clean off. It's still adhering, but the question is how do you get all that dust off? Okay, I'm going to try water and soap. Okay, I use soap and water and some canned air to blow it off. And the water you see there is on the other side of the glass, so not really worried about it. I kept the front adhesive on it just to make sure I knew which side was which. And it's still adhering, so we're good on that. I'm going to take this front piece off here. Obviously I still have some water underneath. And the same old right here. So didn't really fix my issue. Now I got water there, so yeah, the defect's in the screen. Right there. Let's see if I can soap it off. Here's how I fixed it. It looks perfect now. What I did is I cleaned it with soap and water first underneath, and then that didn't quite clean it right. So I used some isopropyl alcohol and some cotton fabric, like a t-shirt or something like that will do. And then I placed the glass back onto the phone while it was still wet with alcohol. And now you can see it's pretty well perfect. And the glass is on now. My next step is put it back into the case. Here's my empty frame. As you can see, it's empty. But what we're going to do is take my LiViTech case and put it back on, only without the bad film that was on top of it. I'm going to use the H9 iloome glass on it. Okay, so after cleaning that screen off really nicely underneath, there is a couple of buttons that come with it. I don't think I'm going to need them because this case actually has a button on it already right there. Okay, and I believe it'll poke through it. If not, I'll put the button on. I'll show you that as well. So let's put the foam back into its protective case. It goes in there really nicely. Actually, if you do it right, it goes in really nicely. Bottom first. You can see right there in the center, it's got a squishy spot. You can use that to squeeze the phone out when you need to get it out. But it sits in there really well. Let me clean off any of the dirt that's on that glass. I still have a little bit there, bubbles, but I'm going to squeeze them out too. They all come out pretty nicely once you put the alcohol underneath. It was a trick and a half, I got to tell you that. Okay, there we go. Bubble free. The dust off of it. Okay, so last but not least, I'll put this cover on it. And we'll see how that functions. The button functions. The home button, that is. Okay, sorry about all that shaking. Okay, I got a little bit of adhesive coming out from the edges there. I'll get that off. Not a big deal. Okay. Get that adhesive off. Well, I'll pull that off later, but basically here's the finished product. We have the LiViTech Defender case. I'll put a link for it. The iloome glass on top of that, or iloome, and no plastic on top of the phone at all, but we have an H9 hardness cover on it from the iloome. So there's the finished product. Home button works just fine. Side buttons, don't believe will be a problem. Let's see. Yeah, no problem at all. It all fits. And there's a super tough case with a super tough glass protector on top. And the glass protector covers everything. That is beautiful. That's the way your phone should be protected. So we have an H9 hardness ScreenMate on there, H9 tempered glass, and the LiViTech, what's it called? Defender case, which I will post a link to, together with the bad Mylar that they had on there taken off, now with a much better protection on it on top. Okay, thanks for watching.